The Kenny Quest show was filmed live in front of a canned studio audience.
All right, so if you remember, I was talking about my bike week experience traveling to the Cabbage Patch, and the wind was just blowing me all over the place. So since Pedro's here, and he was putting on my sissy bar, and there was enough time, I went and picked up some Puig products. And Puig is a accessory manufacturer, mainly known in the metric world, but they do make some Harley stuff. And they have some fly screens. I didn't want to get a big windshield on the front of the iron, but I did want something that would help with the wind and take it off my chest. So we're going to open these up. There's two different kinds, and we're going to kind of pick and choose which one looks best and go with that one. But what would be awesome is if both, even though they're from different series, but same manufacturer, but both had the same hardware set. That would be cool, and I can just swap them out as I need. But let's open up and find out. All right. All right. Let's see what we got. We got some high-tech parts in here. It says it right there, high-tech parts. So that's cool. Yeah. All right, let's see what we got here. This is the smaller option. And the reason why I like this particular brand is it allows me to keep my Kuryak and headlight cover and my stock Harley eyebrow, I guess is what you would call it.
Yes, that's usually what they call it.
And as you notice, this matches the eyebrow pretty good. It does identically match the Kuryak bezel. I got some wiring here, but I guess that's what it would look like, right? So that's one option.
That's a summer option. Oh wait, we live in Florida.
Right.
That's now the option you're going to show is for the bug season, right?
Right. But that would be good for, you know, going 50, I think, to 60 miles per hour around town. Have that.
That is more like, from my point of view, because most of my bikes I always put a fairing.
Right.
Or put a windshield. So, my point of view, that one is more aesthetical.
I think my fairing days are ahead of me. Rust water mount on my Sport Glide, maybe.
Oh yeah.
So we'll see. But for this, I'm trying to keep it minimalistic.
If you want to go old school, we can get one of those Vader fairings from the 80s.
Oh yeah.
Smack it on an old gold wing.
Grab a Vetter box for the back.
Yeah. Match it. Oh, that one is sweet. I like that one.
So this one definitely is much taller.
That one would go good with some handguards.
Yeah. So this would definitely help, like if I went to the Daytona and some of the bike week activities.
That one definitely going to keep the wind out
It
of
felt
your
like
chest.
a huge fat elephant sitting on my chest going down the street. Having never experienced that before in my life, and cars whizzing past me, because I'm going 55, speed limit's 55, but they're going.
Yes, 80. It's Florida.
They're hauling butt.
Has to be 20 to 30 above speed limit in Florida.
So, I don't know. What do you guys think? We're going to pick one regardless of what you think, but I would like to know in the comments below if I made an egregious error in judgment. But even if I did, I don't think we're going to pick one and go with it.
First one. The first one is the cool looking. That one is the functional.
Yeah.
But that one's cool looking. That goes with the style of the bike.
Right.
Absolutely. Absolutely. It gives it like a MX kind of, or adventure kind of feel.
Yeah.
You can put a good old sticker in there.
Yeah, they make one for stickers. This is not the one for the sticker, but they make one that's like clear here, and you have a sticker kit that you can add. And
a number.
The Moto Guzzi's were showing that with this, and the Triumphs. There's some different models that had that in their catalog.
It's very popular to put like your Instagram handle and all your social media stuff on the fairings nowadays.
Well, here you go.
Oh yeah, let me have a look at that. Seems like a really nice minimalist setup. Very, very nice.
Yeah?
Very nice. The way it mounts, very clean, very simple. I love it.
So Puig did a good job with their instructions and their engineering?
Absolutely. I mean, it's simple, but, you know, even if you don't even know how to read, you can do it. Because it's pretty much self-explanatory. Remove these, put the mounts in there,
Yep.
and then attach it to it. Boom, done.
Sounds good.
That's it.
Now I would like to know if you look at the other instructions to see if the hardware's...
If it's the same mounts.
Yeah.
So you were saying there's one that's for
Yeah.
ABS aluminum. You bought the aluminum one.
Right.
The ABS is the one for the stickers, probably.
Yes, correct.
Okay, let's look at this one and see. The mounts look a bit different. So it probably mounts to the same spot. It's the same thing, probably.
That'd be awesome. That way you
The
can
mounts will be different, probably. Taller windscreen or windshield, whatever you want to call it. And
Some
they
people
really
call it
pack
fly screens. Maybe that's a more European way of saying it. I don't know.
You say European.
Yeah.
I know a guy. Okay. Let's see, there's a lot of stuff that came with this. A lot of literature. Okay, I don't know how to read that. You know how to read that?
That looks like it's in...
It looks an angry language, doesn't it?
That looks German.
Yeah,
Is that German, guys? Let me know in the comments.
I can try to read it. I'll get away with it. I'm European. I can get away with it. So yes, it's pretty much same exact thing, like I was saying, but with different mounts from what it seems. It's not mixing. So the taller one, which is this one, has a different set of mounts.
Okay, so
See, it
it's
has
not
dual.
exchangeable.
No, you would have to remove these
Okay.
and just.
But if we use the beard scale, hope they don't charge us royalty commission for using their beard scale. But
I mean, this one doesn't have it. The taller one does, but this has like 1 person, 15 minutes easy, with a smiley face. This one doesn't have it, so I take it. Oh, there it is. 1 person, 15 minutes easy.
okay.
Beard scale is like no beard. We gotta make our own scale. I have the extension ones that will be super easy to do this. I recommend doing one at a time. That's all I say, one at a time. And if we had some blue Loctite, that would be helpful. Do I have any blue Loctite?
You mentioned it earlier.
Yeah, I like putting blue Loctite on everything I touch because the Sportsters vibrate more than
Right.
the common Harley. I think the only one that is a match to the Sportster, and it's a more recent bike that you can get your hands on, is the Evolution Big Twin. It does vibrate like this is the remains of the old technology Harley had. All they did was in 2004 put it rubber mounted. I bet it doesn't show anything in the instructions. Interestingly enough. Oh yeah, it does. It's over there. I was just gonna guess it, but this goes over here. So if it starts hitting something, it won't rattle.
That's what that's for. It's their version of double-sided or electrical tape.
Yeah. I wonder if I have to cut it to fit, because it seems like it's too big, and it just doesn't do good on turns, so I have to cut it.
So they gave you just a little bit extra.
Yeah, they always do that. I mean,
Because you can always take away, but you can never add to it.
because this doesn't like turning. This really doesn't turn at all. So let's cut it. We like knives. So
Knives are fun.
So it's right here. I'm just gonna mark
Remember
it.
to cut away from yourself.
Do I have something that cuts this really clean?
Like a cable cutter.
Okay. Beautiful. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna set it all up over here. I set all the parts. If you want to make a little zoom on this,
Absolutely.
that's like what's that? Instructions, and with the little thing. So if you want to do that, keep the angry instructions over there. This tool is a must-have. So the screws that it came with it, I do not trust them. Uh-oh. Let's check something before I even get any closer with it.
So we got some feedback for Puig.
You see something over here? You see light between the treads?
Yeah.
This is metric.
Right.
This is standard. So we're gonna use these because they're the same length.
Right.
That's what it seems. I'm not 100% sure, but the moment I started like trying to tread it, yeah, it is. They're different. So they send in the kits the wrong screws.
Okay. Well, we'll have hopefully Puig will see this and they'll respond below in the comments.
Yeah. Let's hope I'm right. If not, delete that.
Yeah, they might say.
There was a.
Who was this guy that you hired for?
Who is this guy? Send that guy home. No. It's I'm not messing with you. Look. Can you zoom in on that?
Yep.
See the treads? They should supposed to interlock. This is metric. This is a 6mm hex, and this is a quarter. Okay, so.
So now, if you were doing this on your own,
you just reuse it.
Does it still fall into the easy category, 15 minutes?
Yeah, it does. I just reuse the screws.
Okay.
But
you have to know to do that. But logically, you'd do that.
Now the spacer is a little bit on loosey goosey, but whatever. You didn't see that, did you? That fell. Okay. Should be alright. You need to put the spacer here because it's countersunk a little bit. So you do not tighten this first. You just get it in there and start it. Me and my power tools. Oh yeah, look at that. It won't fight me. Okay, you just leave enough to move it around. These are awesome. So you're gonna be the first one to notice that the screws are the wrong ones. They're metric. They're so metric. It's like the tread pitch is way smaller.
Well, that's why on the onset of the video I mentioned they were a metric company, because I was expecting to run into this.
Yeah, but metric doesn't go in there.
Right.
Interesting. They did it all right until. And like, there's a lot that goes into this, you know? There's a lot of people working in this company, and this is a major. I mean, we're solving the problem by reusing the old screws because they're like a way higher grade than that.
Right. But they're not black.
I mean, these are not black too.
No, I know, but eventually if I was going to want to do that,
yeah,
which my OCD, when I look down, I see not black.
The stock ones were not black. It's just like, and this is going to be covered. You barely, I mean, you're the only one that's going to see it.
Right.
But I mean, you're doing this for yourself, so.
Right.
No, this is the game of like.
Well, the big goal is to keep the wind off the chest, so.
It will help a little bit with that. But you'll notice it will help with that at higher speeds, like highway speeds.
Correct.
Anything all the way up to 50, 60, you won't feel a difference. Yeah, now we're just going to adjust it right now. I'm just like mocking it off.
Do not mock me.
I will not be mocked!
Monty Python. I was about to say. When the French guys are up in the castle. Like,
Yeah. This is the Spanish Inquisition.
Those movies, like.
If you saw my first my first 2 episodes, I included Monty Python in it.
I'll check that out.
I got the foot.
Now I'm very interested.
Yeah.
Is it sender? Like, look at that. Your clutch cable won't even interfere.
Nice.
Perfect. It's still in the same spot. All your cables are good.
I hate how that cable just comes down and does that.
It has to go through the outside.
Yeah.
If not, it's going to bind, and the adjustment here will be useless because every time you do a right lock or left lock, it will just adjust. It will mess with it.
Now, if I get a bar riser,
you can reuse these. It depends. If you got some like 2-inch, 3-inch, I think you can go up to 4-inch, and you still get away with these cables.
Okay. So I was looking at the boosted Brad.
Oh yeah.
in the honey gold or something. Yeah.
Yes. All right, how does it look?
Looks like a fly screen. That
All right.
matches the bike.
I just got to make sure it's
I mean, that looks
centered.
pretty darn spot on to the Kiriakin.
It looks amazing.
Look at stock almost.
Yeah, I like it. You need some moto bars on this thing now. Moto bars and hand guards.
I mean, I'm open to discussion. I don't know what to do with the hand. No, I'm concerned. I don't want apes.
Built well with the cross member over here.
I like the MX bar style. Is that what
That's
you're talking about?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, Built Well sells those. A couple.
2-inch rise, you're good to go.
There we go. Okay.
Hand guards.
Well, now that's kind of a club style bike, then, right?
Yeah. Sportsters are like the perfect club style bike.
They're like mini
I
clubs.
don't know why people keep pushing the Dynas. Maybe because, oh, you can squeeze so much power out of it. Man, I installed 1275s.
I know the
They're
answer.
way faster than.
I know the answer.
Right into this world all alone.
Yeah, I had a club Dyna, a FXDX, an OG Dyna from it was a 2000. That was a real club bike, club style, the original.
I love those. It got the tack and the speedometer up top.
Yeah, yep. But everybody that today
Dual
they're
discs.
just doing imitation of. Like I had the OG stuff and I got rid of it.
Everybody's copying that style. Dual disc, double gauge.
That's what I had, and
iMotorsports had one when I was looking at bikes.
Mm-hmm.
$6,500.
that's a good
It
deal.
was in Tampa, but free shipping over $5,000 with them.
Yeah.
And that was one of my bike choices besides this one. I picked this one because I felt more comfortable
It's
for my
nice.
first bike. I thought
Yes.
that one was too much, too big.
This one is a way better choice. I agree with you.
And I thought that if I wanted to, I could get a Sport Glide and make it into a club style.
Yes.
And I would have cruise control. I'd have the bags.
Yes.
I'm still undecided which way I'm going to go next.
You will know when the time is right.
Right. Could be a Pan America. Ooh. Revolution Max 1250.
Yuck.
Of course, they
Go
say.
get you a Honda Africa Twin. You'll be better off.
Nah. You know, you meet the friendliest people in a Honda.
Hey, don't start with that. So these, you don't use your ratchet. These, like, they just see what happened with this one. I'm doing it by hand. That's it. Look at that one. Same thing. I'm gonna like unscrew it so you can see what it does. You just want it to be at that point over there, and that's it. That's it.
Awesome.
Because if you pull too much, it strips and it's done.
So good and tight.
Yeah. It's supposed to have a little bit of flex.
Is this gonna?
It's supposed to have a little bit of flex.
But the wind.
Oh, you won't even. It doesn't have that much surface that the wind is going to interfere unless it's lateral wind.
Gotcha.
Why did they put these? It's because to do exactly that. These are really, really skinny.
Cool.
You can adjust it as you want it. You know, you can pull on it and bend it a little bit. And let's put the little caps in. See, it has these little caps. I don't know if they go on the front screws or they probably go right here to match.
So to cap off this episode. Ooh.
That was a good one. That was a good old dad joke.
So I'm really happy with the looks of the Puig aluminum plate fly screen on the Snakester, and I'm looking forward to getting out on the road and testing it and seeing how much wind it diverts off my chest. So look for that report in an upcoming episode. All right, so speaking of putting caps and things, we're gonna put a cap in this episode. So remember, if you like this video, hit the like button and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. And I know it's annoying, but go ahead and hit the bell for notifications. YouTube really, that's what they're looking at now is notifications, and that'll help me get more subscribers. And getting more subscribers allows me to do cool videos like this, which covers the cost of experts like Pedro. So where can we find Pedro?
But yeah, guys, go and follow me, Wanderer_Portugal on Instagram. My website is wanderermoto.com. There's all the information there. And if you're in the Orlando area and you need help with your Indian, your Harley, or vintage metric, just let me know. I'll show up at your front door, pick it up, get it worked on, and bring it back to you.
Fantastic. All right, so that does it for this episode. Keep the shiny side up. We'll see you next time. Deuces.
Hey guys, it's Haley. Be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and ring that bell for notifications. See you next time.